So I was in my old room back at home in Mongolia, and I was there with my cousins goofing around, and I looked outside the window and I could see like really tall futuristic looking buildings which looked like it was set in Tokyo, which didn't make sense because my home is back in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. And at that point, I figured out that I was dreaming, and I started to lucid dream. And I learned this technique where if you feel
featuring the Chordettes, Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lollipop.
like you're dreaming and you want to make sure in your dream, you have to look at your hands and see if you can see all the lines and the little details. I tried looking at my hands, and it was just a blob, and I couldn't see all the intricate little lines and details. And that was the second affirmation that I got, that I was really dreaming. So I went around the house, and I was looking around, grabbing books, and just going through the books in the library, which wasn't the real books that I had back home. It was just books that I was making up in my dream. And I went into the kitchen and saw my whole family eating around a...
Did you have to keep that? You know, in a way, you were in love even then. Every baby loves its parents for their care and protection. Of course, some people expect that care and protection all their lives. They never...
And saw my whole family eating around a big circular table. And there was my dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, and an aunt that I have. And my mom was the only one that looked exactly like herself. All of the others looked a little off, and at first I couldn't pin it down what it was about them that was different. And I analyzed more, and I saw that half of their bodies were their actual selves in like real life right now, and the other half of their bodies were what I wished for them to be. So half of my dad was exactly the same, and the other half was fit and healthy, and it was the same for my grandpa too. And for my grandma, half of her was the same, and the other half, she was smiling from ear to ear. She is a very happy person generally, but she was even happier, and she had let her natural hair just be on its own, because she dyes it all the time and she doesn't like her white hair, and I actually love it. And it was just, I don't know, it felt nice to see all my family members in the versions that I want them to be. But then again, it was a reminder that they're perfect the way they are. And I really liked the fact that my mom stayed the same even in my dream. There isn't anything that I would change about her. So that's the dream.
boom, 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 boom. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom.